It happened. We've just witnessed what could be the most significant spiritual event of this year. And now the portal is wide open, and you're already inside. The red moon has risen a few hours ago, and the portal has opened. This wasn't just another eclipse. It wasn't just a blood moon for people to take pictures of and forget. Something happened. Something nobody expected. Reality itself is shifting. Right now, as you listen to this, the energy around you is moving in ways you've never felt before. Subtle at first, but growing. If you're sensitive to energy, you already know this. You've felt it in your body. You've felt it in your thoughts. And if you haven't yet, you will soon. Because here's the truth. Once a portal like this opens, it pulls everything with it. Your thoughts, your emotions, your intentions, everything accelerates. And if you've been waiting for your sign to keep going, to finally see real change, well, this is it. Stay with me, because there's one specific event you'll experience in the coming days that could confirm everything you've been hoping for, and I'll reveal exactly what it is. But first, there's something you need to know about what really happened today. And trust me, you're already in deeper than you think. For months, people have talked about March 14th. Now, you're living it. Across spiritual circles, whispers have been growing louder. They said March 14th would be a breaking point, a shift so massive it would wake the world from its sleep. The total lunar eclipse, bathed in red, marked the moment. The veil between worlds, thinner than it's been in decades. Right now, you might be feeling things you can't explain. Sudden flashes of insight, visions in your dreams. A deep knowing that something old is ending, and something new is taking its place. People everywhere are reporting the same strange phenomenon, waking up exactly at the peak of the eclipse, right as the moon glowed crimson in the sky. No alarms, no reason, just an unexplained pull, like something called them awake to witness it. And if you feel like you've been asleep for years, but suddenly something inside you just woke up, you're not imagining it. But this is only the beginning. When your frequency rises, it disturbs everything that's still stuck in the past. The portal didn't just open a door for you. It sent a signal, a ripple through your field that others can feel, even if they don't understand why. And when your energy shifts this fast, it triggers reactions in people who aren't ready for what you're becoming. You might have already noticed it. Tension, where there was peace. People questioning your decisions, challenging your truth, pulling you back into conversations and situations you've already outgrown. It's like they can sense you slipping away, and some of them are desperate to hold on to the old version of you. Opposition always arrives just before expansion. This isn't a coincidence, it's a test. The energy of this eclipse is forcing a realignment. As you rise, anything and anyone that can't match your frequency will either step up or fall away. Some will fight it, some will resent it, and some will try to distract you from where you're headed. But here's what you need to remember. Distractions are loudest when you're closest to your breakthrough. Stay focused. Protect your energy like your future depends on it, because it does. Don't get pulled into old dynamics. Don't waste your breath explaining yourself. You're not here to convince anyone of where you're going. You're here to keep rising. And on the other side of this resistance is everything you've been asking for. When the universe speaks, it doesn't whisper, it shouts. Right now, the portal is wide open, and the universe is pouring information into your life in ways you can't ignore. If you've been seeing the same numbers over and over, like 111, 222, or 555, it's not a coincidence. It's not random. Those numbers are coded messages, direct signals guiding you through this massive shift. Every time you catch them, It's a confirmation. But it's not just numbers. You'll notice animals showing up in strange ways. Birds crossing your path when you're lost in thought. A butterfly landing near you right when you're thinking about change. A black cat staring at you from across the street like it knows something you don't. These aren't just animals doing what they do. These are messengers, showing up with purpose. Then there are the songs, the random conversations you overhear. A stranger mentioning something that hits you like a direct answer to the question you asked the universe last night. Synchronicities are the universe's way of proving you're exactly where you need to be. And in this portal energy, those synchronicities are coming faster. They're stacking up. Things are moving so quickly now that the moment you think about something, it shows up. That's not an accident. That's manifestation in real time. That's the eclipse energy taking your intentions and making them impossible to ignore. But here's the thing. Most people miss it. They chalk it up to luck. They shrug it off. Don't be one of them. Pay attention to everything in these next few days. Every number, every sign, every encounter. Because the universe isn't just talking to you right now. It's handing you the next step. The map you've been searching for is already in front of you. You just have to read the signs. This isn't chaos, it's calibration. The energy of this eclipse isn't fading, it's intensifying. Over the next 7 days, you're moving through one of the most powerful integration phases of your life. And yes, it's going to feel different. Things might seem unsettled, even a little strange. 1 minute, you feel completely focused. The next, it's like you've lost your sense of time altogether. You may wake up in the middle of the night, heart racing, mind flooded with ideas, like something is trying to get your attention. That's exactly what's happening. Right now, your system is adjusting. Your energy field is expanding. It's like your entire being is recalibrating to a new frequency, and the symptoms are part of the process. This isn't something happening to you. It's something happening for you. When higher frequencies enter your life, they push out everything that no longer fits. This is why emotions might spike without warning. It's why your body feels wired one moment and heavy the next. You're processing more than you realize. Old energies are leaving. New energies are anchoring in. And as uncomfortable as it might feel, it's the sign that you're moving forward faster than ever before. These next 7 days are where the shift becomes real. Not just an idea, not just a possibility, but something tangible. You'll notice things start to align in ways they haven't before. Conversations, opportunities, realizations, they'll all seem to show up at once. You're not stuck in survival mode anymore. You're moving into mastery. This is the upgrade you've been waiting for, and once it's complete, nothing will look the same. You're stepping into a new rhythm, one that's been waiting for you to catch up. And now, you finally have. The universe moves in silence, and then everything happens at once. Remember when I told you there's one specific event coming that could confirm everything you've been waiting for? This is it. Right now, you're standing in the middle of a moment that people have waited lifetimes for. This portal isn't just an opening, it's an opportunity. But here's the thing no one tells you. Miracles don't always arrive looking like you expect. At first, they can feel like chaos, like everything's falling apart. But look closer. That's not destruction. It's rearrangement. Suddenly, you'll find yourself in conversations you didn't plan for. Opportunities will show up out of nowhere. Unexpected messages, chance encounters, old doors reopening, and doors you thought were closed for good, swinging wide open again. One moment, everything is silent. The next, the miracle lands in your lap. But here's what matters. You have to be open. If you're holding on to old expectations, you'll miss it. If you're waiting for the blessing to look exactly like you imagined, you'll walk right past it. The miracle shows up the moment you're ready to receive it, not when you're ready to predict it. Stay present. Stay open. Because the next big shift, it could happen before this day ends. And when it does, it'll feel like it came out of nowhere. But deep down, you'll know you called it in. This is the final warning before everything changes. Hours ago, the sky turned red, and with it, everything shifted. This wasn't just a lunar eclipse. It was a declaration, a cosmic signal that the cycle you've been living in has officially come to an end. Whether you feel it yet or not, life as you knew it is already fading. The red full moon, intensified by this total eclipse, marked the closing of an energetic chapter that's been playing out for years. For some, this was subtle, a sense of things feeling off. For others, it's been undeniable, sudden endings, unexpected shifts, relationships falling away, old versions of yourself crumbling faster than you can keep up. And it's all happening for one reason, because the old world no longer fits who you're becoming. This eclipse didn't come to ask, it came to clear the path. But this isn't just about endings. It's about acceleration. Right now, timelines are collapsing and reforming. What used to take years could now happen in weeks, even days. If you've been holding a vision, waiting for a sign, wondering if the moment would ever come, this is it. The portal is wide open, and it's pulling you toward a higher reality if you're ready to step into it. And here's the truth they won't tell you. The people who embrace this shift will see breakthroughs they once thought impossible. Spiritual upgrades, manifestations, moving faster than they can even process. After tonight, nothing stays the same. The only question is, are you ready for what's next? Because this is the threshold, and once you cross it, there's no going back. Your focus is a signal, and right now, the universe is listening. Since this eclipse, your energy field isn't the same. It's amplified, supercharged. Everything you think, everything you feel, everything you believe is multiplied. And what you focus on right now is shaping the reality that's already forming around you. Every thought is a command. Every emotion, a magnet. You're pulling things toward you without even realizing it. That's why you have to stay sharp. Focus on fear, and it creates chaos. Focus on clarity, and your destiny starts answering in ways you never thought possible. This is a window of acceleration. What would take months to manifest is now happening in days. But this portal won't stay open forever. And the energy you're sending out right now, that's what you'll be living in for the next few months, maybe longer. So be intentional. Choose what you focus on like it's sacred, because it is. You're building your future in this very moment. And soon, you'll be living inside the choices you're making today. This is your time to be deliberate. Set your intentions, speak your truth out loud. Align your energy and watch how fast the universe responds. You didn't just wake up, you stepped through. This portal didn't leave you the same. You've crossed into new territory and there's no going back. Things feel different because they are. The way you think, the choices you're making, even the energy you carry, everything about you has shifted. And while some people are still trying to figure out what's happening, you already know. You can feel it. What used to make sense no longer fits. Certain people, places, and habits, they feel heavy now, almost like wearing someone else's clothes. You're not interested in explaining yourself anymore. You're not here to convince anyone of who you are becoming. You're not here to blend in. You're here to lead. That leadership might not look the way you thought it would. It's not about standing at the front of a crowd. It's about the energy you bring into every space you enter. It's about the decisions you make when no one is watching. You've done the work, you've walked through the fire, and now you carry a frequency that changes things, whether people realize it or not. Some will be drawn to you. Others will fall away. Both are fine. If you're still watching, I'd like to thank you for your attention. If you enjoyed the content and want to see more, please consider clicking the subscribe button. Your support is very appreciated. Feel free to share your experiences or thoughts in the comments below. Until next time, take care and subscribe for more insightful content.